So this abandoned sketchbook was just lying there in the dust. But I finally chose it for something humongous, big, huge, and that was MeRmAY. So this was the video that I'm gonna show you where I did all my mermaid sketches and thoughts on it and my process and everything that I put in there. So enjoy. So in this sketchbook, this is the first mermaid I drew, but just take it out, it's not the first one of MeRmAY. For the first day of MeRmAY, I actually drew the mermaid in this sketchbook, and it was right here. So this was the first mermaid I drew for MeRmAY, and the prompt was angelic, and I actually followed the official prompt list for just one day.
This was the first attempt, and I totally did not like that face or the anatomy or anything. I probably had some kind of art block.
But yeah, I drew this later in the evening, and it turned out pretty good. I mean, I liked it. I just like the concept of this.
So after that, this was the mermaid day 2, I think, that I drew, and I posted it on my channel, so a lot of you liked it. And then later when I asked whether you wanted a sketchbook tour of all the messy sketches I made, you said, well, yes, because you liked the comment. So yeah, that was the first one. I hope you have got enough of it.
So we have 3 mermaids on this page. The first one that I drew is this one, inspired by Nemo and the clownfish. Don't mind the fish, I didn't really do that properly, but yeah, I really like the details and the contrast, and this is one of my favorites. That was actually the little thumbnail, if you can see right there. Okay, let's move on to the next one.
Now this is the second one that I did with a pen, a blue pen, ballpoint one, which is actually the best for sketching, if you ask me. And it also really improves your sketching skills, and makes you more makes you know where you want to put your line, so you get more confident with that. So I would definitely recommend sketching with a pen.
I really like the way it is. I think I actually do see a story here. I like the scales, the fishy spikes and stuff. I really should redesign her or something. Then we have our little mermaid right here. It was kind of inspired by something I saw that day. I can't quite remember. Sometimes my brain just merges things together. It's just a habit my brain has. That's the way it works. I don't know, but yeah. Then the next one we have is this little mermaid with her flowing hair in the air. So I was just trying to practice a special kind of line art and form of sketching.
The line variation, where the darker part is kind of like thicker and dark, and where the lighter parts of the light is hitting is kind of light. So just kind of trying out that sketchiness, sketching style. And I was drawing this at 12 a.m. midnight.
Yeah, literally I was drawing it at midnight because I wanted to complete it, and I might not want to do the line variation thingy, but if you like it, you can incorporate it in your art. So because I said I was drawing at 12 a.m. midnight, can you believe it? I was literally just trying to complete it.
And I was really, really sleepy. So what you see next is the next portrait mermaid that I drew. It's a sleep-deprived mermaid. And I really like that fishy there. Okay, moving on.
I think the next day I went ahead and drew this, the mermaid with the seahorse and stuff, and with a full blast background. I might turn it into an illustration later, but I'm not sure. Like, I may or may not, I don't know.
Just a mental note to myself.
Then we have this next page where we have 5 drawings, and if I've not said this earlier, I kind of do change my art style the way I draw in a certain way to suit what I want. So for this one, you can see the style has kind of slightly changed, and I really like the compass tattoo there, and she's just a mermaid who came out of water for some reason. I don't know. And this was supposed to be kind of a perspective study thingy, but it didn't turn out right, so we don't want to look at that, okay? We don't want to look at that. It didn't turn out right, but yeah, there are some fails that happen. And this one was not a fail, it was pretty much a success, but I didn't want to complete it because it just seemed an awesome idea to me, and I just wanted to do it somewhere with full blast interest, like full blast interest. She's supposed to be a gem mermaid. Okay, moving on, we have this little girly, and it was random. I really had no idea of what I was drawing. I just started with the pose, and well, things just happened. And for this one, it's just the opposite of this. It didn't randomly happen. I had a very clear idea of what I wanted. And this is the thumbnail that's right there, you know, right there. Can you see it? So that's Little Mermaid right there. And for this one, she's supposed to be a lily pond mermaid that's sleeping there. And I really like how it turned out. Again, my art style slightly changed for that effect, you know.
The last page, not exactly, but yeah. So here we have my 4 mermaids on this page, and the first one is like a squid mermaid I drew with a pink color pencil. I think that's really creative. I kind of like the face. I don't know. I'm not sure, but stuff. I don't know. This was kind of a study along with mermaid. You know, doing mermaid. Again, it's like a portrait thingy that I've kind of done a lot. You know, like the one right here. I was just studying the hair and the perspective. Really, I'm trying to get the hang of perspective. So again, another perspective study that actually turned out okay. But yeah, that was. I'm not gonna smudge it. That was what that was. Whew. And this is my favorite, my second favorite. I mean, in this mermaid thing that I created, she's so cute. And the anchor and everything, I absolutely adored that. That thing, that little fishy was actually something that's good. And we have this little fashion design mermaid thingy. I don't want to draw her face because I just didn't want to. It was just meant to be a fashion design thingy, because if I drew the face, you'd literally be looking at the face and not at anything else. And then I attempted to draw another mermaid, but I was too lazy. I just didn't have the mood for it. And it wasn't turning out right. It looks like I have art block, which I think I definitely do right now. But if I ever do complete it, I'll be putting it right here somewhere. So yeah. And another thing I wanted to say is that these little seahorses are so much forgotten nowadays. Like, seahorses were the basic companions of our little mermaids, and it's kind of forgotten. It is really fun drawing that little guy, so you might want to draw it regardless of whether it's mermaid or not. Oh, and we have another mermaid here. This one right here. And yeah, and another one that I drew for a video. So this is just a sneak peek. If you want to see my entire process and everything, you might go check that video out. And we have one last mermaid left. This, you know, mermaid was just separated into three different sketchbooks. This is my new sketchbook right here. I haven't really started it, but I did go crazy in the back page right there. So I might start the sketchbook soon, and I might make a video on it. You don't want to see that. And this is the final mermaid of MeRmAY. So she's a party witch mermaid thingy. I probably might make it an OC of mine or something, but I really do like her concept. I didn't finish up the tail and everything, but yeah, I just like this fun little ghost around her. She's a party witch, and I even made a little thumbnail for her design thing right here. So yeah, 3 different sketchbooks, and we just finished the MeRmAY sketchbook tour. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing all those sketches and the descriptions I gave regarding them. And totally go draw that seahorse right now, because they are really fun. Like, look at those little guys or girls. And yeah, I had so much fun. This is actually the first time I drew an anchor, and I did a proper study, and fashion designs were things I absolutely loved back then. So I just got a chance to be creative, you know, and just have fun. I really love the way this turned out. We pushed through a lot of procrastination and stuff. So even though I did draw some things on, you know, days after May, I still had a lot of fun. Like, I know what some people would say it's cheating to draw like after May, or like, you know, make up for a day that you lost, but like my goal here, and I think the goal in doing MeRmAY is to draw more mermaids and just have fun. So that is exactly what I did, and I do not regret in doing that. So I hope you enjoyed this sketchbook tour, and yes, MeRmAY is worth doing it, and I just told you all the reasons for that. So yeah, I have more videos on the end screen to watch if you haven't watched my other videos, but that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe for more art videos, and until next time, bye!